In China alone, in our country, we have 300 million, a little bit over 300 million people. In China, there are about 300 million people today who play basketball. That's how much the game has grown. You know. But the seeds of the game, and Dr. Naismith, a lot of people say, I wonder what he would say if he looked at the game today. I think he knew the game would be like it is today, because he planted a lot of seeds everywhere, the game. But the best seeds were planted here in the Triangle. They started with a guy named Case, who made NC State a household name, but who also started a conference that is the best conference in the United States. That school had a coach named Sloan who won a championship, and it was easy because the only two candidates were Valvano and Kremens. It hired a coach. You're just easy. If you ever roast me and I'm last, you're dead. Our meetings in the 80s were pretty darn good, weren't they? Quick story. Quick story about the meetings. I'm not getting on you now. I got a lot of stories on him. So Dean had a habit of coming a minute late all the time. You know, just to test us, I think to put us in our place. So the first year or two, you know, we're saying, what is this? And so Valvano, Jimmy says, in one of the spring meetings, he says, look, we're going to go in the bathroom, and we're going to wait, and we're going to come in after him. So the old young guns, we're in these behind 3 urinals, with each guy taking a little peek. When is he going to come? He's about 10 minutes late that day. But anyway, we had a lot of fun. But the seed of Jimmy Valvano winning the championship, and in that great school, NC State, produced a lady that really set the standard, I think, for women's basketball in this country. But Dr. Naismith's planted more seeds in this area. A lot of them were in Chapel Hill, you know, and got a guy from New York named McGuire, you know. But the thing he did, I think, the best was hire the guy who's sitting next to me. You know, in hiring Dean, he hired who I think is truly one of the great coaches of any sport of all time. He hired somebody that everyone copied, everyone emulated, and he set a standard for basketball, not just college basketball, that everyone is still trying to reach. He demanded, his teams to play as one, and what he got in return, and I'll tell this to all you guys who played for him, the intense loyalty that you feel towards him is something that I've admired since I first started coaching. It is really one of the great things in sport, the intense loyalty of the Tar Heel players for Coach Smith. He left for the private school, Duke, and a guy named Lucas came here and established a tradition in the 60s, and it was pretty darn good. And in 1980, I was given the opportunity to try to rebuild that tradition, and it's worked out pretty good. In addition to planting the seeds that make this place the best place, somehow for all three of us who are honored tonight, he also planted a seed of patriotism. And as unique as this might be to have three institutions and three coaches being honored, you have three coaches who